I can't believe that he actually just said those words. I know this is going to sound silly, but I forgot that I literally just dyed my hair red. I probably should have went with a different color beanie, but we're here now. We're going to roll with it. Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you were new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 4 of Bridgerton, An Offer from a Gentleman. These first 3 episodes have really, really been great, and I feel like the 4th one is going to be even better. The cliffhangers that they usually leave us with are pretty good, so I'm excited to see what this one is. I just edited Episode 1, and what I noticed during the edit is that during the ball, Will and Alice are talking about going up to Queen Charlotte, and Queen Charlotte is so distracted by Benedict that when they go up, Agatha says, this is the Mondricks. She just ignores them. She just completely ignores them because she's like, Benedict, Bridgerton. So I'm starting to think that maybe this could be a situation where Agatha talks up Alice. Maybe Alice could be Queen Charlotte's new buddy, because I feel like they were blatant with that whole situation. It wasn't just like a haha funny Queen Charlotte kind of moment. I don't know, but apparently Agatha's got a few tricks up her sleeve. Let's see what they are. This is Season 4, Episode 4 of Bridgerton, An Offer from a Gentleman. We're bringing Sophie home, or at least into town. I think she's gonna go to the Bridgerton house. Where else is she gonna go? She's gonna go to the house.
Do you know my new employers well? Are they kind?
It's them.
I certainly think so.
Do they have any children?
Yep. He's bringing her home.
This is Bridgerton House.
It'll be a short walk.
How short, exactly?
So short,
Very
in fact,
short.
that your new job is where I live.
It's true. And it's true. She's great.
I will find a position elsewhere.
What, will you, though? I did write to a few friends, but for some reason their wives were told not to hire you.
Then I will return to the countryside where they're less discerning.
What if you end up working again for someone like Philip Cavender?
If I had known this was where I would be working, I would never have left Cavender House.
What? Sophie, start thinking with
I
your
do have
head.
some business to transact about the estate.
I know nothing of what your friends' wives are talking about. There must be some sort of misunderstanding.
Of course.
Stupid Penwood.
I know you.
Oh, you know her.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Sophie Peck, my lady.
And I must tell you, Mrs. Wilson has heard rumors that this girl is not to be trusted.
She saved my life.
Are you injured?
On the mend, thanks to the Sophie.
Sophie, I am most grateful you were there in his time of need.
Oh, it was nothing, truly.
A letter of introduction from your last employer?
You
No.
don't want
Her
this.
last employer was most unkind.
You
Philip
don't
Cavender.
want the one before that either.
I never liked that boy.
Huh.
Eloise could use a push. The hyacinth, the companion. Mrs. Wilson, will you show Sophie to a room?
Mr. Bridgerton?
I love this for Sophie. Finally gonna get someone nice to work for.
The art of portraiture,
Mrs. Wilson's like, I know what's going on. You guys don't have to
while
hide it from
allowing
me.
the subtleties
Agatha?
Who are you drawing
for
there?
any return to society.
Society events.
Would you like a jelly?
Avert your eyes,
No,
John.
no, thank
we don't
you.
need any conflicts.
Finally, someone able to resist John's charm. Who did all the cleaning and mending and washing and brushing?
Well, I did all of it.
Jellies are ready.
That's another thing I haven't mentioned. I don't know if a lot of people are picking up on. They purposely didn't have other maids, if I had to guess. Penwood purposely made Sophie handle everything. So freaking horrible.
Let me help carry them.
Hey, there he is.
remain scraggly. The best thing about Eton is that
God, he's so
sisters
big.
are not allowed. Different.
Is your hair darker?
Eat the jellies.
Everyone to the drawing room for tea.
Who gets the jellies then?
I thought you had given her up. I can have Mrs. Wilson gather the miniatures of all the young ladies on the masquerade guest list.
Thank you.
Oh. She wouldn't be on the guest list, so this is all a waste.
Hazel! He said he made you a promise to find me employment. Thank goodness he is a man of his word. You have not looked once.
Sophie and
Perhaps
Eloise are going to
brief
get along great.
respite.
I go
Oh
on
yeah,
just
Mrs.
tea,
Wilson.
Life is meant to be lived.
Oh, she's like, go get him, girl. Oh, I don't know, I like Georgie else.
Truly.
Still cross at me for bringing you here.
No.
No, she loves it.
Everyone has been so generous. May I?
Oh, I don't know if you guys should go touching each other. It's gonna click for him, I'm telling you. I think that's gonna be the cliffhanger where it clicks and he's like, oh my god.
You may win your wager with the Queen after all, Mrs. Bridgerton.
Benedict would not take a wife this season.
Oh, you must know how much she backed me into it. Is Lady Whistledown all that wise? Or have I not simply become a pawn for Her Majesty and every eager mamma on the ton?
The fun of it's taken out of it for her now.
I would love you for him.
That's the thing, he doesn't know what he's looking for.
My new lady's maid is extraordinary.
Sophie is my lady's maid as well.
She knows more about art than any of our brothers, and she has an aptitude for the sciences.
Well, our mother told Penelope, who told me that you were back on the hunt.
She's been a memory in my head for so long now that I can barely remember what she looks like.
You realise Anthony once kept a mistress? Before Kate, of course.
It's true. It was
Half the
horrible
men
to
in
her.
here keep mistresses. We must marry according to class, but we do not always love that way.
I'm to impress. Will you tell me about yourself?
I grew up in Aylesbury.
And this family before that, is there a reason why you left?
The lady of the house and I had a disagreement in the end. One that I do not wish to discuss if you do not mind, Mom.
And from Cavender House you went to my cottage.
It was one of the happiest weeks of my life.
Oh.
Sophie, I know you viewed this as a temporary position, but if you would like it to be permanent, you should stay on.
I shall consider it.
Good.
Oh, she's fantastic.
I was rather pleased she joined our evening.
I have a gift of sorts that I would like to give to Mrs. Mondridge, but if I give it to her, it is more a gift for myself. Can I not have something for myself? It will benefit her. She will not like it, but it will. And yet...
See, she's trying to push her on Queen Charlotte.
To want something for myself. It is not selfish to want something for yourself.
You should get what you
have
want.
done
You deserve
so
what you
much
want.
For so many,
The
Agatha.
words of Taylor.
Life is meant to be lived.
Please do not go. I do not want you to.
Since I was a child, I wished to be part of a family like yours. Even to work for one is a dream.
I think being around him's too hard, though.
I do not know if it is wise for me to stay.
Because you're really close to my face.
If you wish to stay, I do not want to jeopardize that for you.
Oof. See, for her, it's like if he's not serious, she's gonna her whole life. And he's, I think, just so nerve-wracked by everything because he's not used to feeling like this. I don't think we've ever seen Violet like this, like with her hair down and everything. Oh, look at yourself. You're beautiful. It's not bad.
Her Majesty enjoys a deep curtsy.
Alice is like, what the hell are we doing here?
Preparation.
Because it ain't a simple tea. You're getting set up,
You
Alice.
remember Mrs. Alice Mondridge?
After some investigating, I believe she may be the very one.
Have you told Lady Bridgerton this?
I sent a letter informing Lady Bridgerton just this morning.
I suppose she may be my new lady in waiting.
Alice like, wait, what? Alice does not like that.
You are just
She's
in time
like,
for tea.
good
It
job,
seems
Aggie.
Mayfair's great maid wars are at last beginning to quieten down.
I will invite her and her mother over for tea.
Ooh, but now he's falling for Sophie. Mystery girl doesn't matter so much anymore.
Oh, my apologies. I did not know you had company, Mother.
Nope.
Especially love the freedom that the country allows. It's much easier
Oh,
to be
it
one
almost
true
clicked
self
for him,
without
I think.
Being under the watch, we speak perfectly. Whoever told you that is a fool.
I knew Sophie was gonna walk in.
No more for me.
Oh, damn it!
Benedict.
Forgive me, I am so... Forgive me.
Leave it.
I will return with another cup.
Yeah, but surely you were here for the masquerade ball.
Oh, yes, I was planning to attend, but
Oh,
sadly,
she
I
wasn't
fell
even
ill and
there.
could not.
Come on, it's gonna click. Look at her lips and her eyes.
Gentlemen meet eligible young ladies, and I'm a maid, and I clean up after it. It's the way of things. Why are you always here? Every day, everywhere I turn, there you are. This is the very best position I have ever had, but I cannot stay if you are living here, and you are ruining it. A bachelor's not meant to live in their bachelor lodgings.
Perhaps I
Ouch.
should start spending more time there.
Perhaps you should.
You did say you were gonna.
She seemed delightful. A perfect fantasy.
Benedict's so lost and confused. He doesn't know what to do.
John! John!
Why'd you stop?
do not have to do that.
Oh, 'cause she was faking.
Do what?
Perform for my sake.
The reason we are not yet with child.
Francesca.
Forgive me, I do not know what is wrong with
Francesca,
me.
there is nothing wrong with you. When we are together, I feel I am traveling closer to you. You are just right as you are. And we have all the time in the world for the rest.
She has not spoken a word since she last saw you. That is what she's like when she is angry. And I know that she's not angry with me.
He's like, thank God she's not angry with me.
Wait.
You need only be given the opportunity to prove you are worthy, and you are intelligent and of good character.
I'm not of this world, Lady Danbury.
Exactly. You will challenge her. You will always remember that she is the queen, but you will not always treat her like the queen.
Friends with the Queen. I cannot fill your shoes, Lady Danbury.
Get your own shoes. I am telling you to rise.
She would be good.
Perhaps is why you were so drawn to her. You have always had a tendency to chase the imagined. It is all very well to dream, but Benedict, you can only chase the imagined.
But you cannot stay here. I want everyone out of the house.
Where's Sophie gonna go?
Perhaps it is finally time for you to join us at the tavern.
Oh, she has friends and everything.
Mrs. Wilson, I have decided to stay on at Bridgerton House.
Apparently she's ill. And where's Benedict?
Perhaps he has the same illness.
Perhaps.
Oh, please do not start going on about accomplishments and home decoration and marriage again. I cannot listen to any more of it.
Lately, I've thought you were interested in everyone but me.
Oh.
But I'm starting to wonder if, in fact, you were only interested in yourself.
Everything she keeps putting down and destroying is everything that Hyacinth loves, so it makes her feel stupid. Is it Michaela? Oh my God, it's Michaela.
I do hope you've missed me. Oh, my stomach cannot handle long journeys.
What a wonderful surprise.
Is it?
Yay.
You look as though you've seen a ghost.
You okay there, Francesca? This is gonna be interesting. He drew her in the book. Look how cute she looks.
You may enter.
Yeah.
Mrs. Wilson told me you were serving tea. This means
I am the tea that you are having.
you can take it slowly.
Get undressed.
What's the song? Listen. What is gonna happen? Oh. Oh my God. Maybe let's go to a room. Let's go to a room. I'm like so distracted. I know this song and I can't even think. Is it Olivia Rodrigo? I tripped and fell into his bed. Okay.
The reality of you has become more tantalizing than any fantasy. I meant it when I said you deserve better, and I'm determined to give it.
Oh,
Sophie.
Will you marry me? The f are you talking about? What the? I can't believe that he actually just said those words. Oh, Jesus Christ, Benedict. Did that sound good to you?
Are you coming, Sophie, to you?
And then you said, yeah, I'll say that? Oh, sweetie. Go get a drink.
For him to feel stifling.
Is that how you're feeling, Penelope?
What?
Happy. They're so cute. What? They're gonna treat her so terribly. An offer from a gentleman. Yeah, he was quite the frickin' gentleman. I'm pissed. I'm pissed at Benedict. All right, there you have it. Episode 4, An Offer from a Gentleman. Very good episode. Ah, that's me strangling Benedict. Ah, what the f, Benedict? Are you serious? Are you serious? What is so frustrating about this is since Lady Penwood, Rosamund, and Posey have come into Sophie's life, she has not had a home. She has not truly had a family. She has not truly had friends. She has not had anybody that made her feel like she belonged. She's never felt safe. She's never felt content with her life and happy. She has just worked and slaved and been treated like absolute shit. Now she finally gets that. out of the Bridgertons. She finally has friends and a home and a place to feel safe, and she's happy and she feels loved. Even Mrs. Wilson says, "You are so appreciated here." She's never felt that in years. So now she has all of that, and then she also has Benedict, who she clearly really cares about and loves. But if he does not feel the same level of commitment that is necessary for a young lady to be with a man, her reputation is going to be ruined. She is going to lose that job. She's going to lose everything that comes along with it and be back at square one, actually worse. Because the reason he helped her get this job was because Penwood already went around to everybody that she could possibly think of to tarnish her reputation, to tell them not to hire her. After that, if this blows up, she's ruined. She's absolutely and utterly, completely ruined. She will have to leave and go far, far away. Nobody is going to give her work around there. And on top of that, she's going to have her heart broken. So it's like, you need to make sure that Benedict is serious, that Benedict wants to be with you if you're going to act on something like that. So for what he just did, it's absolutely disgusting, if I'm being completely honest, because he tells her his eyes are always finding her in a room because she consumes him and he can't do anything but think of her, and all this like amazing, wonderful stuff that leads you to believe that he is in love, which he is. He just doesn't realize it. And then he says, "Will you be my mistress?" Hey, asshole, did you not hear anything that I said in the last conversation? How I can't lose this. I finally have a place where I feel like I belong. This is the best job that I've ever had. You heard her say all of that. And now you're like, yeah, so what? Be my mistress. Like, yeah, sure, because you have nothing to lose. If she does become your mistress and things are found out, you're just living up to your reputation, right? You're a rake. Oh, we know that Benedict's like that. Sophie is the one who has everything to lose. So you're being ignorant, you're being inconsiderate, and you're being extremely selfish. And I hate Benedict for that. And what's frustrating is I don't think he even realizes it. Like we see in the teaser just now, Will is like, no woman wants to be a secret. Nobody wants to be kept a secret. So how could you think that what you just said was okay, Benedict? Like, oh my God. The only grace I will give him is clearly Benedict is very confused about a lot of things. I edited episode 1, and as I was rewatching it, there are so many times during the conversation between him and Sophie at the ball where she's explaining, like, you know, I give these girls credit because they spend all this time on their hair and they spend all this time trying to act proper and what to say and what to do, and you know, it's hours upon hours of preparation just to be seen. And he reiterates this conversation in a similar way to Violet when they're talking on the stairs, and he's like, yeah, I get it now, like all the preparation just to be seen. And he kind of like trails off as if like no one sees me, no one notices me, I'm the second child, the second eldest, you know, I'm a rake and I don't have any profession, I just take over for Anthony because he needs it, and yeah, sure, I draw every now and then, but like he doesn't feel important, he doesn't feel seen as a person, he's just a Bridgerton, and that's that. And so I don't know if he believes that he's worthy of love. I don't believe that he believes that he can find love. And I think that a lot of that also has to do with not being able to find the girl in the silver dress, right? The one person that I felt this intense connection with slipped away and I lost her forever. And so that could happen with Sophie. That could happen with anybody. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, which is hooking up and living life and whatever. I think that's where this is all coming from. It still doesn't take away from the fact that it was completely ignorant and hurtful to Sophie. Because I'm glad that she snapped out of it too, where she was like, oh, okay. That's what you think this is? No, I'm not going to screw up my whole life so I could be your mistress. But, oh, my heart broke for her. My poor Sophie, my poor Sophie. Benedict, you need a lot of time to just think about what you just did. Moving on. I am so unbelievably happy for Violet. Let's get a hand for our girl Violet. Violet finally has tea with Marcus. I love that she talks to Mrs. Wilson about this too. And Mrs. Wilson gives the best advice. Life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be lived. You are so busy worrying about everybody else, worrying about your children, worrying about what people may think, worrying about being a proper lady, worrying about all this stuff. Just live your life, girl. Live your life. And I love, she looked so cute in the lingerie, and like her trying to do the different how to sit different ways and everything. Him coming in and her being like, yes, I'm the tea you're having. I'm the tea you're having. Oh, they're so adorable together. Like, they're just giggly little teenagers in love. It's like so cute watching them fall for each other. I'm so happy that that happened for them. I am so glad. Eloise and Hyacinth, as we have stated previously, are polar opposites. And I think that Eloise, it didn't actually click for me until this episode. Hyacinth has been trying to bond with Eloise, has been trying to involve her in the things that she likes to get her to understand who she is as a person, starting to get older. I feel like as the younger sibling, I'm a younger sibling. I'm the youngest sibling out of 3. And my brothers and I have a very big, not very big, but it's pretty big. We have a 8-year time difference and a 10-year time difference. 8-year age gap and a 10-year age gap. With that, they're still my best friends. I love my brothers. We get along magnificently. But as I was younger growing up, it did sometimes feel awkward or different because I was so young and I was so far away from, like, the two of them are only 2 years apart. So it's, I think it's normal as you grow up at a young age when you're the youngest sibling to feel misunderstood or feel kind of unseen, as Benedict might. And I think that Hyacinth was feeling that, like, I'm just this dumb little kid that, like, bounces around and no one really pays attention to me. But Eloise is closer to my age and now I'm becoming older, and so, like, I'm gonna try and bond with her in the ways that I can. And so I'm just gonna talk to her about the things that I like, and I want her to be a part of my world. So if mom's gonna make her, observe my classes, then, like, maybe I could talk about the things in the classes. Like, I don't think she is trying to push the agenda of everything that Violet tries to push on Eloise. I don't think Hyacinth is trying to push that on Eloise, but Eloise feels like she is, because anything having to do with that feels like an agenda being pushed on her. And so I think that if Eloise explains that to Hyacinth and apologizes, like, I didn't see it as you sharing your interests, and I'm sorry that I didn't take that into consideration. I just feel overwhelmed when it comes to that world, that Hyacinth might understand. Because that was so sad, where Eloise is just like, I don't want to hear about it. She's like, I just wanted to say I like cake. I like cake and I want a house. Like, that's all I said. Like, what the heck? So I would love to see a conversation with them in the next episode, and I'm sure we will get that. Danbury, first try. Damn, girl. She brings Alice to Queen Elizabeth. She brings Alice to Queen Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, yeah, she's pretty damn good. I'll make her my lady in waiting. Now, the question is, because Alice was wrong about her investigation, because it wasn't the girl, is that going to tarnish the opinion of Queen Charlotte? I don't think so, because, again, I think that Alice is a really good choice. I think that she is perfect for this. I think that she would do really well. But we also know that Charlotte doesn't want Agatha to leave. So it could be an excuse like, oh, you know what? No, it's not going to work. Alice being upset with Agatha was resolved rather quickly. I felt like she was going to be more bothered by it. Like once I realized that, like, oh, like she's actually angry. Like she really was pissed that this happened. I thought she was going to be more inclined to say no, but I think it was just that she was really nervous. And it's all a lot. It's a huge, huge responsibility to take on. And I was taking it as like Alice doesn't want that. She doesn't want that responsibility. She doesn't want to be that heavily involved with the queen and all of that. But I guess at the end of the day, if you think about it, it's better to be that than not. As much of a responsibility as it is much better to be involved with the queen and have that responsibility than it is to be on the outside of things in this world, right? And again, as Agatha said, I think Alice would do really, really well. So we'll have to see how that pans out. But I'm proud of her. I am very proud of her for finding Alice and actually putting thought into who should not replace. Get your own shoes. Oh my gosh, she said that. I don't want you to fill my shoes. I want you to get your own shoes and rise up. She did a good job finding Alice or suggesting Alice. And I think that Alice is ready for that. I think that she would be a very good advisor. What else? We saw Gregory, finally. I thought he would have popped up by now. Here he is with a little chin stubble and all. We did not get much from him aside from the fact that he does not like jellies anymore. So okay, duly noted. Francesca finally talks to John about her pinnacle, and then she fakes it, and then I was like, girl, what are you doing? You had such a nice conversation. There's communication going on. But they have a real lovely conversation, and he's like, you don't have to do that. That's silly. Like, when we're together, and we're happy, and I'm happy, and, my heart's closer to you, my body's closer to you. That's all that matters. It's a really beautiful conversation, and they seem very happy with the way it turns out. They have their family dinner. Everything's going great, and then they get a visitor. Michaela's visiting. Michaela, the baddie who drove herself. I loved her cape, by the way. That was so pretty. She shows up, and Francesca is struck. She doesn't even speak a word, if I'm not mistaken. Or she does say something, because Michaela's like, why does it look like you've seen a ghost? Oh, this should be very, very interesting, because I think the thing that confuses me about Francesca and John is that they did really love each other, or I don't know. They did really love each other. They fell in love. And I think it was really beautiful. And I think they helped each other understand parts of each other that they didn't quite get before. I think they felt seen by each other. And it was just cute watching their romance bloom and blossom. And I feel like they are being good communicators with what they want and what they need. They seem very happy together. So I think that it's maybe not what confuses me, but what is going to interest me in this dynamic of involving Michaela, because I don't think it's a lack of love for John. I think it's just an extreme attraction to Michaela that is making Francesca gravitate towards her. It's like, I don't not love you. I just can't keep my eyes off of this person, and I feel a need to explore that. So that's going to be fun. I cannot wait to see Michaela and a conversation with them. I feel like I'm always going to miss something because there's just so much stuff. I think Penelope is starting to feel a little overwhelmed with being Whistledown and being Queen Charlotte's pawn, as she said. She has always described Whistledown as an escape for her. She can throw herself in this world, into this writing, and it's a release for her. She loves it. A different feeling for her, unlike any other from her real world. And now that world is being molded into what Charlotte wants, which is the irony of the situation. Charlotte loves Whistledown so much and had nothing to do with it prior, but now she's trying to manipulate it in a way. So, I think that we're going to start to see more issues with Penelope and writing, and just like it's becoming more of like a job for her than it is a fun hobby, right? Like she had so much fun with it before. It's not fun anymore. I feel bad for her girl. We got confirmation at the end here that the Featheringtons maid, who, forgive me, I still don't know her name, did indeed leave and went to work for the Penwoods, who were moving next door. They were talking about new neighbors. The thought crossed my mind that maybe it was going to be Penwood, but then I was like, no, they weren't moving. Why would they move, kind of thing? I don't know. They just decided to, I guess. Or I missed something, because they moved, and they frickin' moved right next to the Bridgertons, of frickin' course. So this is going to be horrible for Sophie, because right now no one knows or understands what is happening between Penwood and Sophie. And even when Violet, I love the conversation with Violet and Sophie where she brings her in to have tea. She's like, you're so well educated. You speak all these languages. You're wonderful. You're an amazing maid. What happened? Why did this woman let you go? And why is no one else hiring you? Like, you're literally a dream. And she says, I just would we had a disagreement. I would rather not talk about it. They're going to start talking about it now, because what I think is going to happen is Penwood is going to start throwing mud at Sophie, and Sophie's not going to be able to speak up. Or can she? That's the thing. Sophie was never able to speak up because she worked under Penwood and she felt trapped there. She felt like stifled, like she had to abide by the rules because they were the ones feeding her and giving her shelter. She doesn't necessarily have to do that anymore. So theoretically, couldn't she just be like, listen, you want to know something, Vi? This is my story. This guy was my father. He faked being my uncle. He married this bitch. She screwed up my whole life. He died. She told me I wasn't in the will. And then made me a maid and was horrible for 10 freaking years. Can't she just say that? Can she not say that? Why couldn't she just say that? Is what I want to know. So there's also still the possibility, and I'm surprised this hasn't come up yet, but the possibility that some of the maids, or maybe Mrs. Harris, or maybe Featherington's maid, maybe one of them is more familiar with that family and knows something, knows something about the Earl of Penwood and what happened with him. We know that maids talk, maids chatter, maids know the gossip because they're in the houses. How do they not know what happened? And how do they not know who Sophie is and all of that? Like, somebody's got to know something. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that in the next episode. But overall, fantastic mid-season. I cannot wait for this second part. That teaser looks so good. We see Anthony and Kay and the Berber. I'm so excited for that. Season 4 is good. Season 4 is good so far. Oh, look who it is. Hey, baby. Did you like it? Okay. Overall, fantastic episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. February 26th for part 2. As always, if you want the full unedited reactions of this and all the other shows and all the other seasons of Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte. Dobbie, what else are we doing? We're doing Being Human. We just did The Pit. We're doing The Rookie. We're doing 911. We're doing so many things. So go check it out. Check out the Patreon. Until the next reaction. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye. You ready to go to sleep?